Dr. George Bobbitt here. I want to talk to you about miracles. This idea of expecting a miracle. And there you go. In fact, many years ago, I came across these cards called Expect a Miracle. And I would hand these out to patients that really needed a miracle in their life. They needed something beyond what I could offer them. And there were times in my life where I needed this card. And so I grabbed myself a card, I stuck it to my mirror, and I left it there until I received the miracle. I didn't really do anything else about it. I didn't change anything specifically. I didn't pray on it, meditate on it anymore. I just surrendered. And sure enough, 6 months later, a year later, 2, 3 years later, I had my miracle. And I was grateful. I look back now in life as I understand life and I understand universal principles better. And now what I call miracles sometimes aren't miracles. Sometimes they're just me understanding the laws of the body, the mind, the soul, understanding the laws that God put in place in the universe. And when we follow those laws, well, there's a reward. When we violate the laws, well, there appear to be penalty if we use that language. The reason I bring this up is many of you need miracles. Some of you need miracles in your body. Some of you need miracles in your life. Well, I thought this was interesting because coming from a teacher standpoint where I'm teaching individuals laws of body, laws of mind, laws of soul, universal laws, the laws that God put in place. You see, He put these laws in place, and if we abide by them, then we don't have to pay the penalty for the violation of them. What do I mean? You see, we're not understanding the rules of logic. We don't understand the rules of reasoning. We don't even understand how this universe is put together so that we can apply it. So one of the goals that I've had in life is try to teach my patients how to understand those so that at least they could be better physically and hopefully mentally and spiritually. And it's not that complicated. Some of us are looking for miracles, but it's just a matter of changing the way we live our life. But I want to give you a couple biblical principles because this is what I've been studying. I've been studying the principles of healing, the principles that Jesus put forth to all those that were healed. And here's what He said to all of them. First, He said, your faith has healed you. Your faith has healed you. And then He said, go and sin no more. Or He said, your faith has healed you, pick up your bed and walk. Or do you have faith? Well, go and wash. Do you have faith? Yes, go. And I think that's the part that we miss sometimes in our miracles or things that we're trying to create or manifest is we're not doing anything. We're not doing anything about it. We're not acting our part. We're not changing our life. We're not changing our diets. We're not changing our thought process. We're not changing our education. We're not changing our learning. So those of you that are interested in healing, those of you that are interested in a miracle, a lot of times they're not truly miracles. It's been said that we often term things miracles because we don't understand them, and then when we understand them, then we no longer call it a miracle. But we use that term. Oh, it's a miracle. I need a miracle. But sometimes we need to change an aspect of how we're living our life. We're doing things to our body and to our mind that's creating disease. And so those of you that are interested in learning about the principles behind miracles, the principles behind healing, the principles behind communication, the principles behind creating a life that is of better health, a life of more peace. It's not complicated. The principles are there. It's just no one has taught you to break out the principles. Jesus is trying. He told the disciples, hey, you could do these things and even greater. You know, and I don't know about raising people from the dead. That seems to be a miracle to me. Changing water into wine, that seems to be a miracle to me. But there are things that happen to patients day to day that I once called miracles that now I understand how to duplicate them. And I was always interested why some patients got better and some didn't with the same problem, and why some doctors and practitioners and therapists and counselors and healers could fix people with the same problem and I couldn't. And then I often found out, why am I helping people where others couldn't? It's in the principles behind what we're calling miracles. If you'd like to learn those principles, then inquire. Because there are laws to the body, mind, and soul. They're all laws of life. There are universal principles that as you understand them and as they unfold in your life, you can begin to duplicate what once were called miracles and realize they're simply principles that we've already learned. We just don't know how to put them in place.